What if I told you that some investors made over 100% gains in just 12 months of investing in the Nigerian stock market? While most people were asleep, a handful of Nigerian stocks quietly exploded, beating inflation, paying dividends, and making investors rich. In this video, I'm going to show you my selection of the top 10 Nigerian stocks to watch out for in 2026. These stocks have huge potentials. And just before we dive in, remember that past performance is not a guarantee of future performance. But one thing is clear, ignoring where smart money is flowing is a fast way to miss the next massive opportunity. So I will break down each of the stock, I will explain why it delivered huge gains in 2025 and why investors are watching it closely in 2026. This is not a ranking of stocks. This is a list of carefully selected stocks, and I will be discussing them in no particular order. My name is Funsho, and I am a chartered accountant. I have over 14 years experience advising high net worth individuals and companies listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. I invite you to join this community by hitting the subscribe button and ensure to like the video. Before we continue, I want to quickly invite you to follow my WhatsApp channel. If you are serious about investing smartly, especially as a Nigerian investor, this is where I'll be sharing practical tips you won't always see here on YouTube. It's free and everything is focused on helping you make better financial decisions. If that sounds like something you want, check the link in the description and join the channel now. Now, let us get into the conversation for today. 2025 turned out to be one of the most remarkable periods in the history of Nigerian equities. The Nigerian exchange closed the year with a gain of 51.19%. That's the strongest in annual performance since 2007. To appreciate how unusual this is, only a handful of years in the recent decades have crossed 45% mark. Market capitalization expanded dramatically and it rose by 36.62 trillion and closed at 99.4 trillion. What's even more impressive is that growth was not concentrated in just a few large stocks. More than 45 listed companies actually recorded gains above 100%, and several others delivered returns running into 4 digits. 2005 saw strength across multiple sectors. Consumer goods stocks soared by over 129%. Insurance stocks soared by more than 65%. Industrial goods climbed by 59%. Banks, despite regulatory challenges during the year, still posted gains of nearly 40%. Analysts are optimistic that the market will deliver great returns in 2026. Several prominent Nigerian market analysts and economists have weighed in, not just on the economy, but on what the current economic conditions could mean for share prices going forward. Saeed Bashir, the managing director and CEO of Maritime Stockbrokers, he believes that Nigerian equities will continue to see upward price movement in 2026. According to him, cooling inflation and the possibility of easing interest rates may make equity more attractive relative to fixed income instruments. He also emphasized that despite the strong gains in 2025, stock valuation remains reasonable, meaning that there is still room for further price appreciation. Research analysts at AfriInvest shared a similar view. In their own market outlook, they suggest that if macroeconomic stability improves and monetary policy becomes more supportive, Nigerian share prices could continue to trend higher, and it's driven by strong corporate earnings and improved investor confidence. Renowned economics Bismarck Rewane also expects 2026 to benefit from improved structural conditions, including easing inflation and a stronger corporate profitability. According to him, these factors historically support high equity valuation and rising stock prices. Taking all this together, analysts believe that the environment in 2026 could continue to support Nigerian share prices, especially for companies with strong earnings, pricing power, and strong balance sheets. Now, let us look at the stocks to watch out for in 2026. The first stock I will be discussing is Aiico Insurance. Aiico is an insurance company that provides life insurance, general insurance, pensions, and investment products. Simply put, it helps individuals and businesses manage risk while investing the premiums it collects. At the time of making this video, Aiico's share price is 4 naira 15 kobo and its market cap stands at 151.9 billion. In 2025, Aiico benefited from major improvements in the insurance sector. stronger regulations, and recapitalization helped clean up the market and reflected better financial performance and investor confidence. The stock delivered 131% gain over the year. Also, its dividend yield stands at 1.7%. To put it simply, Aiico's dividend yields of 1.7% means that if you invested 100,000 naira in the stock, you will receive about 1,700 in cash dividends. The yield is modest because the company is retaining more of its profits to grow the business. Even though the stock paid dividend, most returns came from price appreciation. This performance came from renewed confidence in the insurance sector and Aiico's improving balance sheets. And as we move into 2026, investors are keeping a close eye on Aiico because insurance penetration in Nigeria is still very low and there is plenty of room for long-term growth. With continued enforcement of insurance reforms, rising awareness of insurance products, and an economy gradually recovering, Aiico is well positioned to benefit in the coming year. Next up is Wema Bank, a commercial bank that offers savings, loans, and digital banking services with a strong focus on technology through its alert platform. As at the time of making this video, Wema's share price stands at 22 naira 7 kobo and its market cap is 910.7 billion. In 2025, banks benefited from higher interest rates which boosted earnings. Wema Bank posted strong financial results, pushing its share price up by 118%. Also, its dividend yield stands at 4.4%. This means that a 100,000 naira investment generated about 4,400 naira in cash dividends. This shows that the bank is profitable and shareholder friendly. Even though stock paid dividends, the most returns came from price appreciation. The stock performed well because of improved margins, stronger loan growth, and rising digital banking adoption. Looking ahead, investors are watching Wema Bank closely in 2026 as digital transactions continue to grow and interest income remains strong. CBN's recent recapitalization policies, stronger regulatory oversight, and increased capital requirements are all factors that could support stronger banking stocks and improve the investor confidence in 2026. If you have watched this video to this point and yet you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Moving on to Transcorp, a diversified group with business in power generation, hospitality, and infrastructure. As at the date of making this video, Transcorp's share price is at 46 naira 15 kobo and its market capitalization is 469 billion naira. In 2025, Transcorp faced challenges, especially in the power sector, and the stock recorded a negative return despite stable operations. Despite all the issues the company went through, the company had a 2.6% dividend yield. This means investors still earned about 2,600 naira for every 100,000 they invested. The stock underperformed, but many analysts are optimistic for 2026. With strong underlying assets, government focus on power sector reforms, improved tariffs, and infrastructure investments, Transcorp has the potential for a major turnaround. Next is Nahco, a company that operates in the aviation sector, providing ground handling services for airlines at the Nigerian airports. Nahco's share price, as at the date of making this video, is 110 naira, and its market capitalization starts at 214 billion naira. The recovery in air travel in 2025 boosted Nahco's revenue and profits, helping the stock deliver a 120% gain. The company also delivered a dividend yield of 5.4%. This means that every 100,000 naira investment in stocks of Nahco earned about 5,400 naira in dividends, making it particularly attractive to income investors. This performance was driven by increased passenger traffic, better operational efficiency, and strong cash flows. Investors are keeping a close watch on Nahco in 2026 as air travel continues to expand and aviation infrastructure improves. Next is Vitafoam Nigeria, which manufactures mattresses, foams, and bedding products for households and institutions. Vitafoam's share price currently stands at 113 naira 50 kobo as at the date of making this video. The company's market capitalization is 142 billion. In 2025, the company delivered outstanding financial results driven by strong demand and better cost control. This pushed the stock up by 367%. Even though the stock had a dividend yield of 2.6%, dividends were not the main attraction for investors. The most returns came from price appreciation, and the stock performed strongly because of housing demand, pricing power, and operational efficiency. Investors are watching Vitafoam in 2026 because construction activity and consumer spending continue to support growth. With improving economic conditions, infrastructure spending, and easing inflation, Vitafoam is well positioned for continued success. Next is United Capital, which provides investment banking, asset management, and capital market services. United Capital's current share price is 17 naira 95 kobo, and its market capitalization stands at 323 billion naira. Despite solid operations, the stock declined in 2025. However, the company remains profitable and continues paying dividends. Dividend yield stands at 4.5%, which means that 100,000 naira invested earned about 4,500 naira in cash. This highlights the strong income earnings. The weak performance was driven by market sentiment and not business fundamentals. Investors are keeping an eye on United Capital in 2026 as capital markets improves and valuation normalize. Next is NEM Insurance, which focuses on general insurance, particularly for corporate clients. NEM shares price is 32 naira 9 kobo as at the time of doing this video. Also, its market cap is 165 billion. In 2025, improved underwriting discipline and sector reforms helped the company deliver 173% share price gain. With dividend yields of 3%, investors earned about 3,000 naira for every 100,000 naira invested, while still enjoying capital gains. The stock performed well due to improved profitability and better risk management. Investors are watching them in 2026 because insurance reforms are ongoing and corporate insurance demand is growing. Enforcement of compulsory insurance policies and rising risk awareness are key factors that could support continued returns. Next is Presco PLC, an agro-allied company focused on palm oil production. Presco's share price is at 1,635 naira as at the time of making this video. Also, it has a market cap of 1.6 trillion naira. In 2025, higher commodity prices and strong demand helped Presco post strong earnings, driving a 204% gain. With dividend yield of 3.7%, investors received steady cash income alongside price growth. The stock benefited from consistent food demand and efficient operations. Investors are watching Presco closely in 2026, and with government focus on food security, import substitution, and agricultural expansion likely to support earnings. Next is Okomu Oil, which operates large-scale oil palm plantations, supplying both local and export markets. Okomu's oil share price currently stands at 1,206 naira, while its market cap stands at 1.2 trillion naira as at the date of making this video. The stock gained 172% in 2025, supported by strong production and favorable pricing. With dividend yields of 4.8%, investors received 4,800 naira in cash for every 100,000 naira investment. Investors are keeping a close eye on Okomu in 2026 because demand for edible oils remains stronger. Other supportive factors include import substitution policies, reduced FX pressure, favoring local producers, and rising food consumption. Finally, I have Stanbic IBTC, which operates across banking, pension, asset management, and wealth management. Stanbic's share price is 108 naira. The company's market cap is 1.7 trillion. In 2025, the company declared strong earnings, pushing the stock up by 82%. With dividend yields of 5.1%, investors received 5,100 naira for every 100,000 naira invested, making it one of the most attractive income stocks on the exchange. Investors are watching Stanbic IBTC in 2026 for its stability, governance, and exposure to growing pension assets. Pension reforms, capital market growth, and improving macroeconomic stability are all factors that could support continued returns. If you miss these stocks, you might miss the next wave of massive returns. The big lesson from 2025 is simple. Massive returns often come from sectors people ignore until it's too late. While past performance doesn't guarantee future results, companies with strong fundamentals, essential products, and improving earnings often continue to attract capital. And that's exactly why these stocks are worth watching in 2026. Just before you go, let me tell you where you can easily buy stocks. We can buy stocks on apps like Stanbic IBTC Blue Nest, Pluto's New by AfriInvest, Bamboo, Shaka, Trove, iInvest, and Cowrywise. You can also invest directly through SEC-registered stockbroking firms like Stanbic IBTC Stockbrokers, AfriInvest Securities, CSL Stockbrokers, Meristem Stockbrokers, FDN Quest Securities, Chapel Hill Deham Securities, and ARM Securities. I will drop the link to these apps in the video description, so sign up and start investing. If you found value watching this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, remember to hit the notification bell because in another video, I will reveal a few hidden stocks that did not make this list but will equally explode in 2026. Also comment below which stock you are watching closely. The most popular picks will be featured in our next video. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Remember, smart money does not wait, and neither should you. Watch closely, act wisely, and I will see you in the next one. Please watch my next video on your screen.